Soft tissue injuries are on the rise in the continuing care industry. This makes using proper body mechanics while handling and moving residents even more important. Utilizing correct musculo-skeletal injury prevention techniques will enable you to not only complete your tasks effectively, but will help to ensure working longevity, avoiding bothersome injuries that could impact both your work and your life outside of work. The first instinct of most care workers, regardless of experience, is to roll the resident similar to rolling any other object, using a palms-down grip, and if available, just using the bottom sheet for leverage to turn the resident. Neither of these options are good for the worker or the resident. A palms-down grip will put a strain on the smaller muscles in the forearms. This movement places significant strain on the shoulders and upper back. Our care worker pictured here is obviously tall and strong, but most of us don't have that kind of height or strength to work with. Besides the poor body mechanics, you can also see the care workers using a normal bed sheet to move the resident, not a slider sheet. This adds friction to the movement and can cause the worker additional strain and discomfort because of the force required to overcome the friction. As you can also see, the movement causes some very harsh side flexion at the resident's waist. To properly set up, the care worker conducting the turn should begin by moving the resident's knees to a bent position. Notice that both care workers place their knee up on the bed to ensure they're close to the resident. This helps them to utilize the power position, which is elbows in at the sides with the palms facing each other or upward. Once the resident's knees are bent, the care worker that is going to execute the maneuver places their knee up on the bed to get as close to the resident as possible in order to keep their elbows at their sides. As you can see, their other knee has a slight bend in it. This is where the force for the movement will come from. Once in position, the worker can place one hand palm up under the resident's hip bone and the other palm up just below the resident's shoulder blade. The motion comes from straightening the bent knee and driving the hips forward, all the while keeping the elbows at the sides. The other care worker is in place to control the movement and stop the momentum once the resident is safely on their side.